Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty here with Art of Murder, FBI Confidential. And to really throw that in there so we can get this cutscene going. You guys do not know what I went through with this cutscene. I will explain it when we get to the main menu.
Agent Nicole Bonnet, reporting for duty at the surveillance post.
Easy, girl. What? You tired of your desk job? Nicole, I don't think you'll have an opportunity to prove your worth here. You'll have to listen to my friggin' jokes for hours on end.
So talk to me about work.
I have the first operational task for you. You'll go to the bar around the corner and bring me some coffee.
What a jerk.
Take the message to Nick.
It'd be devastating if I liked you more.
Damn it!
He killed our jerky boss and he got so broken up about this? I mean, I guess it should be traumatizing. A dude died, but like, apparently we just met him and he wasn't a nice guy. And like, he sent us away. This is his failing, not ours. So...
Great idea! Great idea! Great idea!
So, I normally keep my video game, my monitor up like super high. My volume for my monitor, the speaker volume. I cannot talk today. But, so, when I first got to that opening, it was so loud that I skipped past it and I ran in here to do settings. This is before I started recording, because I always go into settings first, see if I can adjust the volume. And basically what happened was that I ran into a problem where after I adjusted the game settings, that opening cutscene would have no audio. And like, I actually bought the 3-game collection for Art of Murder off eBay and ended up buying the Steam bundle that has all 5 games in hopes that would fix the sound issue, and I was so upset when it didn't. Because the Steam bundle was on sale for like $5, and that would ultimately be cheaper even just to get the 4th and 5th game. But, so I go back into volume, turn all the volume things back up, and then that makes the audio reappear. But it was so freaking loud, I had to adjust my system volume, and I'm actually going to cut this here and then sew it together with a new part, because I'm hoping I can try and fix the audio. I don't know if there's any more cutscenes. So, be right back. So... back at the main menu, I don't believe there's any more cutscenes, so hopefully there will not be any more audio issues. So let's get started. I don't actually know much about this game. I mostly wanted to buy this because I love still life, and this is another murder mystery with a female protagonist. Oh my gosh, this mouse moves so weird. Is there a mouse sensitivity option? Nope. There is. Let me double check.
Great idea. Great idea.
She really does sound like Vic McPherson from Still Life in that audio clip. Gosh, this mouse moves so weird. PDA. See if there's anything interesting. Nope. Oh my gosh, why does my mouse move all wonky? Something is happening when I click on these things. Oh, now it's working.
A map of our beautiful country.
Wow. Clicking seems to be off.
A map of our beautiful country.
Do I have to double click?
It's not that I dislike the chief. I just prefer to be on the other side of his door.
This is some fantastic voice acting right here. I think I have to double click the right button to interact with things. And see, that works normally, but I had to like click the map like 60 times.
That's just how it is, Nicole. 1 minute you're stretching your legs, the next you're stretched out on a slab.
I just don't understand why he had to die.
It could happen to you, me, anyone. It's an occupational hazard.
If it wasn't for the stupid coffee, he'd still be alive.
Maybe. To be honest, I'm not sure myself anymore. Anyway, I've got to talk to Nick.
Chief is probably the killer.
Ruth, is Nick in?
Chief sounds like a person.
Not yet.
That's Nick for you. Never around, always late, hard to get a hold of.
Maybe Nick is the killer.
Still, he has got a lot on his plate right now. Drugs, fraud, serial killings, all the good stuff. Sure, he's a success, but he's a lousy timekeeper. So it's time he had someone new to do his paperwork for him. Bonnet?
Yes?
You're it.
Roger that.
Oh my gosh, why is she so happy?
Before you start, though, I need that report.
Sure thing. Should I save it on the server?
Just bring me a hard copy. You've got 5, then I want you back in here with it.
All right, Chief.
I'm gonna purposefully take 6 minutes. Punk.
You've got 5, then I want you back in.
All right, Chief.
I already hate our protagonist. She needs some of Vic's sass to go with her atrocious boss.
A map of our beautiful country.
Yeah, it definitely seems like you have to double click right for like some things. I don't know. It's weird. What is with this control scheme?
Ruth?
Yes, honey.
I need to do the report on yesterday's business, and I just can't get it all down.
Poor James. What his wife and kids must be feeling.
Guilt trip.
Why did I agree to fetch the damn coffee?
Don't blame yourself. Who could have known? Guessed? It's impossible.
I knew this kind of thing could happen when I joined up. Don't get me wrong. But having someone actually die in your arms, it sounds like a cliche, but
He wasn't in our arms.
Listen, I know it's not a great comfort, but we've all lost friends here. You're not on your own, honey. In fact, you know what?
yes.
Now would be a good time
A good time for what?
to ask to be reassigned. Nobody'd blame you.
No. No way, Ruthie. I have to get him.
You know, it's 2007. I don't know which gun of the week it is supposed to be. It's a really weird calendar. I need to examine more stuff.
You were saying something about a report? Don't keep the chief waiting.
gosh. So far, Chief is the most competent voice actor here. I need more things to examine. I'm trying to figure out how examining things works. Wait, It's showing me the eye symbol, but it's not saying anything. What? It said something.
A never-ending river of crimes, meanness, and people's stupidity.
So why didn't it show the little subtitle thing that showed before when I was looking at the map? Very confusing how this works. I'm not showing... So can we go to the printer? No. Okay, now we can go to the printer. I had to double click again. But we can't do anything to the printer, can we? Oh, wait, here we go. Paper feeder.
Lower paper feeder, cap 500.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll probably have to get our report after we print it. This double clicking is messing me up. Oh my gosh, we're trapped at the printer. Okay, so to leave...
Peace and quiet prevail around here. It's one place at least.
The angle's changed. To leave the printer, I had to double click on the left button. These controls are so bizarre. I'm gonna assume this is my desk, but I want to search everyone else's desks first.
Christ, I can't believe James won't be sitting in his desk anymore.
We knew him? Didn't feel like we knew him.
This file was new when Hoover was swishing around in stockings.
So now solo clicking the right button is working. There's a mezzanine. Corkboard.
Newbies show up once we've unpacked again.
Can I go in here? See, it does that. If you left click on it, it just goes over and loads.
Everything I need should be here.
No, I guess we needed to go in here then. You know, to pick that up. Any gloves?
Frankly, I've no idea what to do with it.
I guess we'll need them later.
Frankly, I've no idea what to do with it.
Maybe you shouldn't be an FBI agent if you don't know what to do with luminol. Do we need batteries?
Frankly,
Lamp?
Frankly, I've no idea what to do with it.
Wow. Maybe we need to trigger a, oh, I'm out of batteries thing or something. This game is not getting off to a good start.
I wonder when I'll actually meet Nick at work.
Let's go to the mezzanine.
When all the alterations are done, it'll be great working here.
I still don't know what a mezzanine is. Well, I'm surprised it's not like making me stay in the office. That time I had to click after I was in
Maybe
front of the door.
people think twice about breaking the law if they knew how many clues we can pick up with this thing.
The lab?
The blood group and DNA analysis of the other victims.
There's too much going on here. And this weird clicking system is terrible. Nope. It gives me the eye symbol, but then doesn't say or do anything. Well, back to the mezzanine. I'm want to like watch a video of this after I'm done to see if the controls are just naturally this weird. What is this? Ladder.
I don't need it now.
What is this? Do we need printer paper?
Ugh, this is heavy. A few more trips like this and I'll have a six-pack.
It's printer paper. You're an FBI agent. I can lift printer paper and I've got arms like twigs. This is why they make you get coffee.
Currently being renovated.
But why is it called the mezzanine?
People are constantly updating their computer's protection.
Uh-huh. Thank you for telling me.
I've had enough of this makeshift junk. I've had enough of this makeshift junk. I've had enough.
What's this? Street. Well, at least
A
she runs
magnetic
smoothly.
key card lock. I should have a card for this, seeing as I work here.
But it doesn't seem like you do.
If I leave now without giving my report, I'll be waitressing by this time tomorrow.
Oh, back upstairs.
Maybe I abandoned my cozy desk job too soon. Mom and Dad with my dog Bella. I'm focusing mainly on those dark characters.
Uh-huh. The writing for this is so bad.
There's a crazy idea in this office about limiting one's caffeine intake.
Wow.
I'm not sure if those broken cables on the mezzanine have anything to do with it, but this telephone is a goner.
But what's the mezzanine?
To finish my report, I'll have to consult Nick. He knew best what the scene was.
But no one knows where Nick is. Do I need that card key thing? Because I don't know where that card key thing is. No, this is a crisis, because I don't know how to find Nick. How do I get a card key? I work here, don't I?
You were saying something.
Someone tell me where Nick is.
Every time I come here, I get, like, stage fright.
You've got 5.
All right, Chief.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is a crisis. Because I don't know how to find Nick.
The piles never get smaller.
You don't have any numbers. What does this do? Maybe this hint system will save us. Okay, that was not actually helpful. We can look at the corkboard. Maybe Nick's phone number's on there. Hints just shows us what we can click on, which
Phone
is
numbers.
terrible.
Aha, there's Nick's.
Wow. I can't believe it was actually on there. This is dead, dude.
Another untouchable betrayed by his own men. The charming smile on this serial rapist led more than one woman up the garden path. Mr. Happy here was quite capable of killing multiple people in one day. If this guy had had better luck, he might have been an artist or a poet. This genial fat ass was the brains behind more than one crooked financial operation.
This is a zombie.
This one was a vegetarian. Murdered 2 hot dog men in 2 states in 2 days.
Look at a face. That is a zombie. That's a Resident Evil zombie. She better not make me remember these phone numbers. What does Notepad do? Wow, I actually have to remember the phone numbers. Fantastic. Okay, 555. That's boss. And Nick's down here. 555 362 580. 362 580. 2. Damn it, Nick.
No one's answering. Did something happen to Nick?
Nick, you don't want to know what happened to the last guy who crossed me. He suspiciously died.
Nothing doing.
Okay. I think we need a card to get into that freaking evidence locker.
A magnetic key card.
Gosh, I'm gonna end up having to look up what to do next. How do I find Nick? But then if Nick turns out to be the killer, that'll probably get spoiled. I'm gonna look this up because I want to actually make progress for this part. This whole experience is not going well. Oh my gosh, apparently you can automatically dial numbers. That's annoying. Okay, so apparently we have to talk to Ruth and get Nick's new phone number. That's a bit annoying.
I don't know what's happened to Nick. He's like Houdini.
Nobody knows. He hasn't checked in for a week now.
Suspicious.
What? He hasn't submitted any reports or discussed the investigation with the chief?
James always did his reports for him. Nick hated paperwork.
Well, before James died, he asked me to give Nick something. How am I going to do that now?
Do you have his number?
Yeah, from the list on the board.
Oh, that one's down in the Hudson somewhere. Wait, I'll email you his new one.
Thanks, Ruth.
I forgot to check the clock again before I started recording. But we haven't done anything. Wow. It's convenient, these emails that just pop up in giant letters when you approach the computer. Do I have to remember this one too? Is that the new one?
Please leave a message after the beep.
You're useless, Nick.
Hi, it's Nicole. I've been trying to reach you all day, Nick. I'm doing the report on James's death. His last words were, "Give Nick a message." Just that.
Did he actually say Nick? I thought he said, like, boss or something. I'll explain to you later. Give me some time to pull myself back together. Is that the us? I think that's Nick.
Maybe Nick is right. I won't write too much.
James
In that
made me
case,
get coffee.
my report is good and done.
James made me get coffee, and then he died. Hey, look, this is Microsoft Word. What is this? Oh, it doesn't even tell me. Well, I'm gonna go use my printer paper I found.
Yes, this is a first-class idea.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Where did we pick it back up?
The feeder moves smoothly. The feeder moves smoothly.
Wow. Is that my report? Oh well. I'm gonna go check again. Oh, we can't take that with us. Wait, there's a printer.
Warm, fresh printed paper with that nice ozone-y smell.
Mm-hmm. Let's just go give this to the chief and get out of here. You know, I joked, but I think that actually probably took way more than 6 minutes.
Here you go. One report, hot off the press.
Thank you. Now then, for your next assignment.
What? What next assignment? I can't just stop.
You can and you will. Now.
I got coffee!
Chief, I'm gonna clear this case. I'm gonna bring the bastard in.
No, you're not. It's a little more complex than that.
But I've been on it from day one. I even had the prime suspect in a foot chase.
And you failed to catch him.
I feel like they should have started there.
Well, I'm not gonna catch him from behind my desk.
Cool your jets, Bonnet. You'll be assisting Nick with a tough one.
How can I assist Nick when no one knows where Nick is? What's that hand icon? It's gone now.
Oh, come on.
Shut up and listen. Now then, Henry Fairbanks, engineer. Mark Chestham, accountant. Andrew Haig, doctor. All killed last month in or around New York. All the Vicks are white males, age 40 to 45, all done with an unusual kind of blade. Most likely some sort of knife with a curved edge. We're still looking into it.
Very still life. Spoilers?
All tortured before death. They all have blue stains and rope abrasions on their arms and legs. And check this. The second and third Vicks had their hearts cut out. The first guy was probably going the same way, but he had a coronary at some point.
Lucky him.
Fingernail marks on their palms suggest they were all conscious throughout their ordeals. On top of all that, minor injuries suggest they were probably beaten at some point too. Whoever did this is a real piece of work.
Did the perp leave us anything to work with?
Not gonna give me another psychic
No,
vision?
none of the usual stuff. But in an unusual twist, 16th century Spanish coins were found on all the bodies.
And that's like post-mortem. Oh, there's another one. That's not on the body, that's on the floor.
Whereabouts?
The first victim had one in his pocket. The second had it under his tongue. The third... Well, you studied psychology. You want to take a guess where the third coin was found?
Let's see. The pockets and the mouth are progressively more private.
Sure, I
areas
want to
of the
know
body.
where it was.
The murderer's developing his ritual. At the same time, he's removing the hearts. So coin number 3's going in the pericardium.
Bingo! You win tonight's star
What's
prize.
a pericardium?
So he's replacing the hearts with gold coins. That's symbolic of a whole load of messed up shit. Is there any connection
He
between the
replaced
victims?
one.
Not much. Well off, educated, everything's on the server under SK 2007-01.
Do I have to go look that up?
The weird knife had Nick thinking along the lines of ritual sacrifices. Aztecs, Incas, stuff like that. Could be the hearts were used as sacrifices to the gods or some other weird shit.
Maybe it's a cult thing. Are there any active cults or sects with a Discovery Channel flavor?
Maybe, that's a good point. Follow it up.
We could at least determine if the murder weapon was some kind of sacrificial type dagger.
Yeah, start with that. Check the file for what we know so far.
Here's the file.
We've extrapolated some sketches, determined its probable shape, and so on.
Okay, maybe I'll find something interesting in the libraries and museums.
Yeah, right. Just don't make a PhD thesis out of it. Time is a factor here.
I know. Serial killers usually speed up. Any idea when we might expect another present?
Yeah, going by his schedule so far, later today or early tomorrow.
Christ. Okay, I'll hit the Museum of Pre-Columbian Art first. Anything else I should know?
That's it. Now get out there and do it.
I want to look at the knife. It's stuck. I can't get it off.
What we presume is the shape of the murder weapon.
That's a knife? Where am I going?
I want to catch that bastard so much.
I hope you do, honey. I hope you do.
Well, it's doubtful now. Chief's taken me off it.
Ah, don't worry. Doesn't mean you won't catch him. The most important thing is we're all on it now. So what about Nick?
Nick and I are partners on this new thing. Listen, if he comes by looking for me,
He won't.
Wow! Congratulations!
I'm at the Museum of Pre-Columbian Art.
You going about the porter?
Porter?
Yeah, the porter. The one Nick thought was peddling marching powder out the back door.
What's marching powder?
Huh, didn't know that. No, I'm going there to find me a nice juicy murder weapon.
Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. See you, Ruth.
I'm shaking my head so much at some of this dialogue. Probably gonna end it soon. I mean, I'm interested somewhat in the plot, but this dialogue is so bad.
Old Garage is adapted by the FBI for office use, a tradition going back to Elliot Ness's time.
I guess we're in New York.
Nice Art Deco on the building there.
This really is so much like Still Life. I think it might be something of a ripoff. Art museum. Killer with a curved knife. Although I would not call that a curved knife per se, but maybe someone's already dead here. The frick is this dude?
A horrifying guard from the Aztec world.
Well, I'm gonna end this part here before we go full-blown checking out the museum. Sorry not a lot happened in this part. Kinda got crazy. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. And I'll try and get the next part out soon. Bye!